Welcome to the baking stream. We are going to be making some fillings for, I'll show you what, these Johnny boys. We made a bunch of macaron shells. These bad boys need to be filled. So, in order to fill them, I have to make a filling, which is going to happen in this pot. So, I think to make a gelatin, we need to get a couple of cups of, I don't have a cup. Is it in here? Oh my goodness, it has to be washed out because I used it earlier today. Let's wash this John out. We are going to learn together. So, the gelatin is going to take a period of time to cool down, and then I'm going to have to like mush it up and put it into a piping bag so that I can pipe it into the macarons. But before I do that, it's going to take a long time to cool down, so I'm going to make buttercream in that process as well. Which reminds me, I should probably take my frickin' cheeses and stuff out of the fridge, because I need cream cheese. Cream cheese, the creamiest, the cheesiest, the creamiest cheese. I don't know about y'all, but I love cream cheese. I love to take some cream cheese and just mash it all up with some walnuts. It turns into frickin', oh, I'll put some honey in there too. Frickin' honey walnut cream cheese. Heck yeah. So, to make the cream cheese, let's see here. 8 tablespoons of unsalted butter. Oh, perfect. That is exactly what I got out. I didn't know if it was going to need butter or not. Alrighty. I don't need fresh strawberries, but I do have freeze-dried strawberries that I hid from myself. And powdered sugar. I need powdered sugar. There it is. This is not enough. I'm probably only going to make a half batch though. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to take a knifey out, put these away. And in case you're wondering what the heck I am a jingling Christmas tree. Alright, we're going to make a half batch. So, I'm going to cut the butter in half. I'm not doing this on stream because this is not an 18 plus stream, technically. So, I don't want to be waving around a kniffy. Let's see, what did I need? 8 ounces. So that means I only need 4 ounces. Okay, there it is. We're just gonna scoot this bitch. Okay. That did not want to come off because cream cheese is a sticky son of a gun. Excuse me, sir. Please let go. Thank you. Alright. I'm gonna get a couple little baggies. Treelybug. Exactly. I am Treelybug today. Treeing it up. 1, 2, tree. Up in this John. Putting the cheese in a bag. We are Christmas treeing it up because you know what? Today's the last day of Christmas. Christmas! It's Christmas time! Where's my butter bag? Where is my butter bag? Dang it! I had 4 frickin' tablespoons of butter right the frick here. So, I am prepping my cream cheese, buttercream cheese before I start the wine because the wine's going to be a process, but the buttercream is also going to be a process. I just need these Johns to be sitting out so that they're nice and soft by the time I get to them. I just realized I did not clean out my bowl. Y'all, I am so forgetful right now. I'm forgetting everything. Excuse me one second while I do this quick. That's intermission music. Oh Lord, this thing is dirty. You dirty little bird. You dirty little bowl. We gotta clean this thing good. We gotta clean this thing good. Oh, you know what? Here. I want y'all to guess how many macarons are in this bag. You know what? Maybe I shouldn't ask. Maybe I shouldn't ask you guys to guess because I don't know how many are in here. Whoops! Whoopsie! I guess I can count them off screen quick. 35. You know what? Let's lay these Johns out. Let's lay these out across the floor. Alrighty. So we got one guess. 35. 35. 35. Going once. Going twice. 35. Anybody else? Anybody else? Higher? Lower? Wow, these smell good. I've had them in the fridge for a couple of days because I've just had no energy. I may have counted these really bad. Bruh, how will we ever know? I already know there are more. Give me a second. Alright, so... Oh, no! There's ads happening. I'm gonna wait until the ads to reveal. Jelly Bells, they guessed 35. But we're gonna get going on the gherkin. 1 tablespoon of whole milk. Oh! 1 tips. 1 tips. Okay. We'll clean this quick until the ad is over, because I want her to know. Tell me when the ad's over. Well, they're not going to know that I'm saying this because of the ad, but I'm going to clean this Jown. I'm going to clean this Jown up. We're cleaning. I know you can't see anything right now because it's boring. I have a kniffy over here, so I kind of don't want to show. Just for the safety of your all eyes, because seeing a kniffy can be damaging. La 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 la. Okay, that's enough. Just me casually stimming over here, don't worry about it. Just casually stimming. Woo-hoo! We're gonna spray this down one more time. We're gonna make sure this thing is got a squeaky clean. We're gonna make sure together. We are gonna test this for squeakiness. The last time I did not test for squeakiness, I ended up with a whole batch of macarons that I had to throw away at like 9 o'clock at night. And then I was like, man, I'm gonna try another batch after I make it squeaky clean. So I made it squeaky clean. And I made a batch of macarons. Those are these shells right here, which I have not announced the count. Back from ads, what was it? Alright, you said 35? The price is right? You're over. I'm sorry. It was 33. You have not won the game, but you were dang close. So, we are going to test the squeakiness of this bowl, because that is what needs to happen in order to make sure that everything turns out all right. Technically, because there are 33 shells, I actually have like 16 macarons total, but I think I did not specify between macarons and shells. So, alright, is it squeaky clean? I dried it out. Whoops! Yeah, I can't squeak this thing. I think it's squeaky clean. I think it's squeaky clean. All right, so we're gonna make the buttercream in this, John. Once it is buttercream time, which it is not quite yet. Alrighty, I need a tips of milk. I need to clean out the tips because I'm using my other tips and I did not clean this out the last time I was working because I was up super late trying to make the other shells. So, let's clean this out. This is a whole bunch of, you know, if you were ever on the urge of needing to go to the bathroom, you might not want to watch my baking streams because I swear half the time I'm just cleaning and all there is running water and me swearing in the background. But that's okay. That's how it goes, bros. Alright, so now to make the gelatin, we need 2 cups of wine. I am using a rosé because I'm going to be making a strawberry cream cheese frosting. Oh, I need 2 cups. 2 cups of wine. It really doesn't matter how much you put in here. The good old hand rinse between every ingredient. Yes, absolutely. Then we've got gelatin. Oh, it's gonna rip in half. I just know it. It's gonna rip. It's ripping both of them. Okay, here we go. Yikes, guys. I do not like this. I do not like this one bit. Okay, so we need about 3 tablespoons of gelatin. How much is in this? Is 3 tablespoons? 1? I'm gonna be lurking while I fazz in just a bit here. Man, I want to be fazzing again. 2. And we're going to do a little 30 poo. 30. 3. She's a lurking turkey. Oh, this shice is expanding. Ooh, that does not smell good. Look. Look at here, guys. That looks disgusting. I'm 7% away from my trophy upgrade, and it is itching to be finished. Heck yeah. Okay, so this wine, though, this wine is a Rosato Dolce, sweet Rosato wine. This rosé is born from vineyards of the beautiful hills of northern Italy. The elegant color resembles rose petals with coral reflections. Sonoros, oops, I don't want to say the brand. Rosé offers fragrant aromas of raspberry, blueberry, and red currant. Okay, we're going to heat this up while reading that because that's the smarter thing to do. Excuse me. That tasted like rosé because I've been taking a couple of sips here. Bottoms up. Alrighty, we've got the heat boiling. I've got a whisk. We got a whisk. This is some whiskey business. I'm not going to add any sugar because the buttercream we're going to make is going to have a lot of sugar in it. So we're just going to heat this up until the gelatin is all nice and melty. Oh my god, my whisk is fudged up. We are fudging it up. But yeah, so we basically just whisk this around, heat it up a little bit, and then I've got to put it in the fridge to cool down. So I'm going to put it in a little bowl with a frickin' lid on it. This will be my bowl with Matching lid. Ugh. Oh yeah. Or, even better, actually, I might want to use this. I think I'm gonna... I don't know which one's gonna work better, to be honest. I think the bowl, actually. We're just gonna bowl it up. And then I'll just scoop it out into the piping bag. So, we will just leave that. Let her cook. Wow, this gelatin actually feels pretty, I need to heat it up because I need to get all the alcohol out. The gelatin will heat up and melt really good, but the wine needs to lose its alcohol and it can get cooked out. So I need to basically make sure that it is above 160 degrees so that all the alcohol is out, because right now my man, he cannot have alcohol, so I'm trying to make these alcohol free. So, where are my scissors? Ay. Oh, there they are. I found them. They're clean. Love me some clean scissors. Love me some clean scissors. Woo! Crisp. Crispy business. There we go. I need to check on this, make sure it's not burning yet. It's getting warm, but I need it to be. We're gonna go fast mode on this. $91 degrees in the back of my throat, guys. 91. Ooh, wait a second. Let's find out what you guys are. 89 degrees. I think you might have a fever, honestly. All right, so 89.6. Let's see what this is looking like. The old Jell-O mixture. It's up to about 100 degrees, so we've still got a little ways to go. I need to let the butter and the cream thaw a little bit. When does this expire? Oh, hell yeah, this stuff lasts for a long time. Hell yeah, I haven't used this in years and it's still good. I'm washing my hands again, by the way. Every 5 seconds, apparently. Gotta do a wash between every single movement in this process. Because that's how it goes. That's how it goes, guys. That's what cooking is. Half of it is washing your hands. Every single time. Every single time you cook. If people get paid to cook stuff, they're getting paid to wash their hands, I swear. I wash my hands about as well as I would after using the bathroom while cooking. It's almost as... I'm not saying that I'm cooking with poop or anything, but... might as well be. It's about hand washing. What am I even talking about? Alright, this is starting to get hot, it looks like. It is super clear now. I smell the alcohol now. We've got some burbling going on. We got some burbly burbs. Let's fast mode this thing. Do-do-do, do-do-do. 133. We're getting there. We are getting there. Ba-ba-ba-ba. So, in the meantime, I have a large amount of bowls going on here. Because we can't make the cream cheese, let's make cake instead. So we're just casually going to pull out... What are these crumbs? We got crumbs. I'm gonna wash this out. Screw this. We ain't doing this without a good wash. We ain't doing this without a good wash. But we're gonna do something else first. Because that's how it goes. So, cake pan. Keikiwa do desu ka? We are going to do that. We take the bottom out of the and we take the paper and bada bing, bada boom. Yes. Okay, so we are going to draw a circle. after I get my pencil. That's not my pencil. Oh, where is my pencil? Oh, I found my ring. By the way, guys, I hope you're ready because we are prepped for New Year's on the dot. We're gonna be going to town. We are gonna be going to town. Okay, so we gotta draw a circle. Simple as can be. I failed at that a little bit, but that's okay. I'm gonna put this in the secret pocket. We have a circle. 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 A circle. A circle. All right, so that's how you make a circle on frickin' parchment paper. And we are gonna cut out the circle. It's tedious. It's very tedious, but we are going to need the circle because this is going to make cake removal way easier. We are just going to bake these cakes tonight. Let me check the tempo. I cannot forget about this. It's starting to get bubbly. 140? 140 leaf nuts. I need to get to 160 so that all the alcohol is out. We are 15 degrees away. Once I see it start to really bubble, I think that is going to be about the time. What is that? What is that piece of poop smiling at me? Help? Oi! Walk with me, you! Das Papier ist nicht gut! That is the song of my people, by the way. I don't know why I make that voice all the time, but that has been kind of the highlight of my day today. We're just gonna casually... If I need to trim more off, I'll trim more off. But for now, I think we are golden. I smell the wine. I know that it's cooking out all the alcohol, the alcohol. All right, hey, New Year's, new bakes. I have not made gelatin in years. I made some wine gummies a few years back, but look at that, ta-da! It fits perfectly. We're gonna put this back in here, and this thing is wonderful, by the way, because you basically just like unlatch it, and then you just latch your... yeah, you can't even see, but you latch it back up and it's already there. It's already good to go. So we got that all lined. I need to spray it down with some cooking spray just so that it comes off nice and easy peasy lemon squeezy. That is oily. That stuff floats. We all float down here. That is... Jay! Welcome, Jay! Woo-woo! Jay! Jay is in the house! Let's check on this. We're going Faz mode on here. Oh! 160? Are we at 160? I think we might be. 165, 168. I'm trying to wait until this smells a little caramely. That smells like pure alcohol right now, so we're gonna just let her cook. We're gonna let her cook because, yeah, that was too spicy for my nose. We don't need this anymore. Let's let her cook. All right, easy peasy lemon squeezy. Cake pan used reverse tactic. Yeah, this thing is wonderful. I need to wash my hands again. Bro, I am such a lightweight. I take 2 sips of wine and I am just, woo! Like, it doesn't matter. Let's go. Alrighty. So, not gonna do that again. We are going to check on the Jell-O. The Jell-O is starting to smell very prominent. So yeah, I am making cakes right now, by the way, because So we had a cake person who was going to be making our wedding cake, and they said they were not going to be in town the date of our wedding. So I was like, crap, I really wanted them to make our cake. So I was like, you know what? I think this might be my push. I bake all the time. I should just frickin' bake it myself. So I have to practice. I have to practice a lot because I am not good at decorating yet. But we're gonna try. So I want a checkered cake. So I have 2 cake pans. Basically, you take one cake, take another cake, and you cookie cut the size of holes that you want. You want them to be about like 3 inches a piece. And then you take the ring, like there's going to be a center one, there's going to be a ring, and then there's going to be the way outer cake. You take the middle ring that's not the center out, you put it into this one, and you take the ring from this one and put it into this one, and then you stack them on top of each other, and then they look checkered. So I'm going to try it with a 2-layer cake first, just to see if I can do it, and then I'm going to go to 3 layers, because 3 layers would be ideal. It would have clear checkering going on, but I think that would be super cool for our wedding cake, because we love car stuff and all of that. But, alrighty, let's see, what is going on? Back to the hand rinsing. Yep! Adland is taking me again. Also, I'm procrastinating fast. Good! Good, keep watching. I love having somebody to talk to. Jelly. Oh, Jelly Bell. Psst, Jelly. The ads are over. Oh, they actually are. Yep, ads are over. Welcome back. Alright. Even though I buttered this thing up, I'm gonna do this quick. And I'm gonna put up. Oi! We got bourbon wine now. I'm gonna wipe this down quick because I saw some water going on here. Good to go. Let me smell this and make sure that it's out of alcohol. Yeah, that smells kind of nutty now. Good. Alrighty, so what we're gonna do now, where did I put my pencil? Oh yeah, the secret spot. Whoop! We're gonna stack these Johns up. We're gonna just do another circle. Circle. It's a bug. It's a circle. If I need to trim it down, I can always trim it down. I am drawing not a circle. This is going smoothly. Perfect! Da, 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 da. Alright, let's stir this. Oh, you know what I should probably do? Is I should probably cut this off first so that's easier to cut. Okay, so basically, at this point, the gelatin is ready to go. So here, I'll show you what I'm going to do with that before I start doing this again. The gelatin is a liquid. It is very easy to pour this all over yourself. So, what we're going to do is we are going to take this wonderful liquid. I'm going to rinse this with a hot water for a second just so that it is good to go. Since it's a liquid, hot water is not going to affect it at all. It would affect the hell out of macarons though. But yeah, I don't smell any alcohol in this anymore. It's definitely all cooked out, which is good. That is what I was going for. Come on, sink, get warm. It's screaming in excitement. I can't do that. I can't do it that high. Alrighty, let's pour this shoot in. Ta-da! We're gonna pour. This is a rosé with some gelatin in it. And the rosé is so sweet, I didn't even add sugar to it. And because we have a buttercream in the middle, or not in the middle, sorry, this is gonna be in the middle of a bunch of buttercream, it would just be better to have that be the sweetness because, yeah. So we are going to take this bowl and we are going to dry it off. There's the paper towel I was using for wiping down surfaces. I will just wipe down this surface. We got a whole party here. Your sink sounds like a power tool. Yeah. For lust? Welcome to the sister stream. I haven't seen you in here before. Welcome. Alright, I'm gonna put this on, I'm gonna put this in the fridge, and we are gonna come back to this later. This thing needs to cool. I need to put this down before I burn my hands. Woo! We're putting this in the fridge quick. Oh, Lord have mercy, I do not have space in my fridge. Space? Outer space. Oh, Christ on a cracker, that is gelatin. Lord have mercy, I have gelatin in my fridge. We got a whole party here, though. We got a whole party. Jelly bells, agreed. What? Your sink sounds like a... Oh, yeah, like a drill. Yeah, it sounds like a Milwaukee. Sounds like a Milwaukee, that's for sure. So this stuff is going to harden real quick, by the way. Or not harden, but it's going to jellify. It's going to jellify real quick. That's a word, I promise. That is totally... Cheers to that. This is actually a really good rosé, though. I just found this wine. I don't know if I can say the brand or not, but I found this wine at my favorite Italian place. It's pretty good. I'm gonna put it in the fridge. Be nice to drink on the hour. Okay, so now that we have the wine jelly, let's cut a circle. Jellify. Yeah, that's my new word. Jellify. We're just gonna cut this down. Alrighty, this is kind of a pain in the patootie. I cannot wait to watch Yumsy's clips from today. She was playing some Phasmophobia earlier, and I was playing with her, and man, there was some funny stuff that went down. There was at one point, we were playing on Nell's Diner. Here's what it looked like. My character, it started hunting, and I was in the kitchen, and I was trying to get out, and I was just like... like stuck on the door. I just couldn't open it. It was... I would have been dead if it wasn't across the freaking map from me. Oh man, I was freaking out. I was just like, oh god, like what's gonna happen? That scream of absolute terror on Ridge had me dying. Yeah, I know it kills me every time. I have to put voice activation off if I'm playing seriously, because otherwise I scream every single time the ghost starts hunting. It's just too much for me. I'm just like, oh my god, I'm gonna die. Or I'm gonna try my best to get away. I think what was even funnier than that, though, was when we were on Camp Woodwind. When we were on Camp Woodwind, there was a Thay chasing me around. And Yumsy smudged it when it almost got me, but it still had a lot of hunt in it. And I was running around the whole map, and then I saw her, and I'm just like, here, I'm coming. She's like, no, stay away from me. I was like, oh. And then it stopped hunting, thankfully. But yeah, it would have got both of us. Like, whoops. Whoopsie daisies. I wasn't trying to get us both killed, but it was pretty funny. Yeah, playing with Yums, like, she gets away from everything, and I'm always left for dead, because I know what I'm doing, I'm just not good at it. Like, I've been figuring out how to get out of line of sight, which is good, but I feel like it's like parrying in Super Smash Bros. Like, you can get it, but you really have to, like, get it to get it. Like, I don't know how to describe it. Like, you can definitely do it sometimes, but, like, once you realize, like, the boxes and the vision and all of that, that's when you can really get into it. Like, in Smash Bros, whenever I would, like, parry and stuff... Parry the platypus? Sorry. No, not parry the platypus. whenever I had parry in the game, like, it was an accident when I was younger, but over time, it was like, okay, I see them coming at me, looks like they've got a power-up, boom! And then they would nuke themselves, basically. So, that's basically how it is in Phaz, though. Like, you kind of are just like, okay, oh, the ghost is coming! Like, corner, corner, corner. Like, I'm starting to kind of get that down. Let's see. It literally touched your toes when you see the clip. You'll wonder how you live. I couldn't see it. I was running for my life. And then Yumsies thought I died, but I was like, nope, I'm still here, guys. Hold my beer. I'll parry everything in Smash. Man, I used to be so good at Smash. One of my friends, he would do competitions, like he was trying to get in the top 5%, and he finally made it to the top 5%, and he was just like, all right, who wants to practice with me? And I was like, you know what? I'll try my hand. I felt like I was pretty good at it. But the thing is, whenever I'd play Smash, like I was playing Ultimate, I would go on like the random setting for characters. I was like, I don't care who I play. If I keep playing all of them, I'll get good at all of them. Well, my friend, I was playing with him. I was just on random. I beat him at one point. And I was not playing my main. Like, it dumbfounded me because I was like, what the hell? How did I just beat this guy? Like, it was a battle for the ages, though. It was going on forever, but I did it. I frickin' did it. Okay, so we need 1 tablespoon. Actually, we need half of a tablespoon, so I'm just gonna go. This looks like a recipe for disaster. Okay, we're gonna go like that. It needs to be room temperature. We've still got a lot of time before we're gonna need that. I don't think it being room temperature is gonna do very much to the buttercream, though, because the buttercream is gonna be, like, super room temperature, because, let's see, let's squish these Johns. Still not quite room temperature. I think they're just a little bit cooler. Put this over here. This is gonna have spices in it. I should show you guys another gaming related thing that I've got. I've got some cookbooks. I'll show you one. This ta-da! The Elder Scrolls cookbook. Love this, John. I've made a few recipes from in here, but my favorite so far, I can't show it to you, but I can. It's vegetable soup. So I took the vegetable soup recipe in here. Actually, I'm ready to make some vegetable soup. Look at this, John. I got this ready for some soup because it is soup season. It's gonna be super soup season soon here. But the vegetable soup, oh, it's so good. I think I also made the risotto. The risotto was super good as well, but not as good as the soup, because the soup, I added like a pound of chicken to it, and I added, what else did I add? It takes leeks! It takes leeks! Did I add mushrooms to it? Either way though, this Skyrim cookbook, I have an empty spice thing, because there are spice mixes in here. Here, I'll read them off to you. Custard sauce. There's Stormcloak seasoning, Nord spices, and Imperial seasoning. And I've got Stormcloak seasoning and Imperial seasoning in there, I think. Coriander, marjoram. Seeds of Paradise? Wait a second. This has the fennel seeds. Let me just smell it quick. I don't think I have ground cardamom. This is cinnamon and sugar. The Nord spice. It's not the Nord spice. Excuse me. Let me out. Okay. Let's see. This one is... Oh, that one is really stinky. That's not the Stormcloak. I think this is the Imperial seasoning because it's got savory, marjoram, coriander, and white pepper, yeah. This is definitely the Imperial seasoning. So I've got Stormcloak and Imperial, but I need to make Nord seasoning. So I've got an empty one of those so that I can put it in there. That took so freaking long to explain. But, okay, let's get back to what we were doing. And let me read the chat quick. Let me check in with the chat. What's going on in here? Remember the teen center? Oh, yes, I do. Man, growing up, there was this building that was right next to our school. It was called the teen center, and I would just go there after school. I need to get a bowl. I need to start mixing. Mix. I washed out the bowl. Did I wash out the bowl? It's washing time. But yeah, the teen center though, they had Guitar Hero and like, they had a little bit of everything going on there. One of my friends would always get pizza. Man, those were the days. There was one time one of my friends had bronchitis and we had a birthday party for her while she was still really sick. And she coughed so hard that she upchucked a little bit all over the floor. I went, hey, yo, it ain't a party until somebody throws up. Oh, that was so bad. She was like really embarrassed until I said that. It was so funny though. But for us, we used to do tournaments back in the day when we stopped because this dude treated Smash like it was his life. Yeah, I used to play Smash all the time. I was all about it. Like, I went to Christmas with people and I would just play Smash while I was there. Okay, let's see here. I need like a bookmark. Okay, this is gonna have to do a little manual. Soft and moist white vanilla cake. What a name. What do we need for this? Non-stick spray. I already did that. Is this gonna make 2 cakes? Bake 24 to 25. Okay. How many pans do I need? 2 9-inches. I just got these pans today, by the way. All right, so we need cake. Do I need cake flour? Yes, I do. I got cake flour today, too. This cake flour was a pain in the patootie to get off the shelf. So, Vice, my guy, he is like a foot taller than me. He would have just grabbed this down real easy. Me, I was standing there staring at it like, how am I going to get this thing? And then I remembered Walmart's labeling is magnetic. So I yanked that strip off and I was like trying to get it down, knocked her down, and then I could reach it at that point. So, yeah. You know what? In the South, they take care of their Walmart a little bit better than they take care of Target, which is weird to me because I'm from the North, and in the North, they take care of Target. But, yeah. Imagine being sober and yeah, that was probably awful. But, Walmart is my own personal saw trap. I do not know what that means, to be honest. I've never heard that phrase before. But, let's see here. We need 2.5 cups of cake flour. Where is my cake flour? Where did I put it? I have the box, but I also have a little... I've got my freaking cookbook set on top of it. I'm smart, I swear. I'm gonna crank the oven on, actually. Preheat the oven to 350. Let's do that. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Okay, so we've got a lot of cake flour. I need to get the old scale. Everybody has a gram scale for something. My reason is baking. Okay. So we need 295 grams. We need 295 grams. Hey, Jay. Guess what? I want to know what. The ads are over. Heck yeah! Sorry, guys. I hate having ads, but you know what? They're only 30 seconds long, I believe. I tried to keep them short because it's not about the money doing this for me. It's about having friends to talk to while I do stupid stuff like make cake. This isn't really that stupid, honestly. This is some extreme level gaming right here. This is how to make a cake simulator. We're 292. 294. Almost there. Hey, we are at 295 on the dot. Oh my god, I'm gonna get a freaking lung disease from this flour. Okay, so we got 295. We need some baking powder. Got the powder right here. Baking soda. Baking soda right next to it. Let's get my tisps out. Okay, 2 teaspoons of baking powder. 1 tisp. Minute 30 this time. I don't know how the ads work. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, guys. I don't know how they work. 2 teaspoons of baking powder. Shoot. Yeah, I'm using a gram scale and everything. 1 teaspoon of salt. We're getting salty up in here. Please ignore my extremely well-organized pantry in the background. Let's see here. 1 tisp of salt. Oh, I hope I can do this properly without spilling salt all over the place. Oh, yeah, we are a professional salt pourer today. 1/2 teaspoon of baking soda. I can't fit the whole teaspoon in here, so 1/2 teaspoon is gonna have to do. Like a rug dealer. Yeah. Yeah. This is my 1/2 teaspoon. I just cleaned it. Heck yeah. BRB, time to record. Record what? Wait a second. Did I miss something? What are we recording? 1/2 teaspoon of baking soda. Excuse the hell out of me. I need 12 tablespoons of unsalted butter at room temperature. When was somebody gonna tell me this? I'm gonna have to take the butter out and wait. But the butter and the cream cheese back here, I think are just about room temperature at this point. So, we can just work on that while we're waiting for the butter to thaw. Or soften at room temperature. I need 1.5 sticks of butter because that is 8 plus 4. And that is what I need. What a girl wants, what a girl needs. Alright, what is going on in the chat? I'm bored! Jelly, wanna hang out? I'm bored. With them bars, good luck with the bar. We've got a personal poetess? What are poem writers called? He's a poet and he didn't know it. He's a poet and he knew it. He's a poet and he knew it. Damn. For lust raps? Oh, heck. Yeah, I can't pull up my bars right now because I'm using my phone to record and I can't, like, multitask like that because Twitch doesn't allow that. But, man, I've got some bars. I made some breakfast bars one time. Man, I wish I could remember them, but it's been a while since I made them. Been a while, wrapped a mile. Oh, wait a dang second. I do have a whisk. We are gonna... Alright. In a large bowl, using a handheld or stand mixer fitted with the paddle, beat the butter and sugar on high speeds. Okay, so we've got the solids all good. She's gonna be phasmophobiaing. Shit, stream on Discord. Yeah, man. Okay, so now that we're done with that, let's get to the buttercream because that is the next step in here. We got to get this buttercream going. This is not what I'm looking for. Let's see. Here it is. I might have to get my wine out of the way. Alrighty. This is soft. This is so soft. All right, let's open this down up. Strawberry cream cheese frosting. 25 grams of freeze-dried strawberries that I got from Wally World. Puree the strawberries. So here's what we're gonna do. How many grams does this say? 56. So we are gonna take this. We're gonna measure with the gram scale. Boop. And we're gonna put 25 grams of these in here. Oh. These are super light. They smell really good too. I wish I could make a tea with these. That would be really good. I can't even watch Mealy's stream on my laptop because it only has 8 gigabytes of RAM. No! Oh no, that is so little ramage. Oh Lord! Sorry. I need to get the lid. The lid. The lid. The lid. We're gonna plug this down in. Alright, noise warning. I'm plugging it in wrong. Noise warning, incoming. Should I mute? Okay, here we go. I'll save your ears. You're welcome. Alrighty, we've got some strawberry. We got some strawberry powder now. Hell yeah. So, we have strawberry powder, we have cream cheese, and butter that is ready to go in the blender in the secret tunnel. Transfer the puree to a small saucepan. Over medium-low heat, simmer. Wait a second. Make the cake. Small saucepan, over medium-low heat, simmer, stirring occasionally? Wait a second. Wait a second. Oh, wait. Butter and sugar on high speed. What is going on here? Make the strawberry cream cheese frosting. Okay, in a blender. Process the freeze-dried strawberries. Did that to a fine powder. If larger bits remain, sieve the powder through a fine mesh sleeve. Excuse me. In a large bowl using a handheld or stand mixer, beat the cream cheese and butter on medium-high. Okay. Woo! That tastes like straight up rosé. I haven't even drank that much. I've taken like a couple of sips. I've drank 1 flute of this. I'm almost done. I've got like 2 more sips. 1. Alright. So, smooth. So we have to beat this until smooth. We just ba-boop, ba-boop. It's a little bit chunky still. We're gonna let it just break apart a little bit. Come on, you got this. Just gotta let her cook. Alrighty. 2 minutes. Scrape down the sides of the bowl as needed. Add powdered sugar, strawberry powder, milk, and vanilla. We are doing half. Whoops! Whoops! I definitely did the full amount of strawberry powder, so whoops! I think I need to do this for a little bit longer, by the way, because it does not look like it is fully cha-cha. So I'm gonna turn your guys' ears off again. Goodbye, ears. What? Oh my goodness. Woo! Did you see that? Somebody's got to clip that because there was a poof and it smells so good in here now. Oh, this is like a smooth. Look at this. It's a flower. Wonderful. Alrighty, so we need to scrape the sides of the bowl as needed, which it definitely needs because we got Kareen and we got butter going all over the place. There we go. That is nice and smooth now. So now we need to add about half of this. So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna set that right there like so. I think I'm gonna, there's gonna be some bigger chunks in here, I think. Trying to pour this nicely, but this is, this is a feat. Oh my god, I'm making a mess. If you're not making a mess, it ain't baking unless you're making some sort of mess. Smells like strawberries in here. She's smoking. We got strawberry dust. So I'm going to put about half of this in there. There's seeds in here. Wow, neat. Okay. So we're going to put about half in there. Scrape down the sides. Add the powdered sugar, strawberry powder, milk. Okay, so we're going to get the measuring out again. We need to put in a large amount of powdered sugar, which is going to be half of that. So it's going to be 180. Oh, I locked it. I hope I have enough because this is all I've got. We're gonna find out. I don't know. This is gonna be really close, I think. Please be enough. 177, boys! I can make up the rest of that with the strawberry powder, but that means I need powdered sugar. We're making buttercream for the macarons, thankfully. Alright, so I put the sugar in. We're going to put about half of the strawberry in. Let me just open this down up. Make sure, add the powdered sugar, strawberry powder. That came out with one swift chunk. That's still not half. Just a little bit more. There's what we got going on. There's what we got going on in here now. I'm trying to show you the strawberry powder. All right, the milk. The milk. I'm going to slowly pour in the milk, actually. And I don't know how much vanilla we need yet. Let's see here. 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract, which means a half a teaspoon. Because we are not doing the full today. Half a teaspoon. We're gonna just... boop. This is gonna be so good. Oh, yes. Lordy. Who blessed me with this skill? We're just gonna monk. Screw it. Why not? Drum roll, please. Wild builds. My buddy is guard there. I might peep out. Your Jell-O has sugar. This is not Jell-O though. This is buttercream. My buttercream has plenty of sugar that's gonna make up for the sugarless Jell-O. We're gonna let this stir for a little bit because if I turn it on high like I'm supposed to, it is just gonna poof all over the place. It's gonna look like I hotboxed the kitchen. So, we beat on low speed for 30 seconds, let it all mix a little bit, increase to high speed, and beat for 3 minutes. So let's see, what time is it? It's 10 o'clock. We got 2 hours till the new year. Yeah, look at that, it's creaming up. We're gonna speed it up. I think I might need to scrape the sides, honestly. I think we are failing a little bit. Let's see here. High speed beat for 3 minutes. Okay, I'm gonna just scrape down the sides a little bit because it needs it. This is too powdery on the sides. It's from me trying to show y'all. But that's okay. That is A-okay because we are learning together. I haven't made strawberry cream cheese in a really long time. If ever? Have I made this? Yes, I have. Yes, I have. Because I've gotten strawberry before. But yeah, so basically we have to mix this on high. We're going to turn it up a little bit at a time. Mixing it on high is what really gives it its volume. That thing is banging. Look at it, it's starting to rise up the sides. It rising up the sides is indicator that it is getting airtime in there. These are gonna be so cute when they're done. They're gonna have the strawberry cream. Here, let me show you. These are all the shells ready to be piped, but I only need to pipe half of these, and I'm gonna put jelly in the center. So, I only need to do that for about 3 minutes. Sorry. Oh no. I just need to let her cook. Let her cook. See how the Jell-O's looking. Gotta let that cook. Feels like I'm invading something with the beater there. Yeah, that beater is definitely loud. Alright, I gotta do something quick. You guys see better now? There we go. Okay. Oh my god! You touched us without warning us first. I'm sorry. I know. Let's see what's going on here. Wow, this is a creamy. Did you hear that? That means this is creamy. I don't know how stable it is, but I also know that it's gonna need to be stabilized in the fridge for a little bit. But the frosting is done. The Jell-O is still not solid, so I think we're gonna have to change gears and get back to the cake. So I'm gonna wash these out quick. I was like, why is it that fast? Whoop, that was on the wrong gear. Alrighty, I think we're gonna call this good. Because this is definitely pipeable at this point. Very pipeable. So, I'm going to scoop this in the bag. We're going to take this. We are going to take one of these Jones. Hubby is here. Ooh, Verlust is back too. Heck yeah. So, I'm going to take one of these Jones. And since I want to pipe it very smoothly, we're going to put a little something in here. Let's see here. Where are my little things? Okay, here we go. I got to put a little thingamajigger down in here. And I need to put, I'm going to use this one because this one seems fun. You just go like that. So we got one on the inside, one on the outside, but after we put this on. And then basically what I do here, sorry, I meant to cut it first. We go like, boop. Then we put this on. Excuse my strawberry mess, by the way. And we put this on, we just put her up tight. Now, we've got a piping bag that is ready for action. So we are going to scoop this John out. And we are going to put this in the fridge for a bit so that it solidifies a little bit. So that we are not struggling with liquidy goodness. Okay, we got to open this pit. We gotta open this pit. Alrighty. I had some coffee earlier, that's why I had a whole lot of energy, and I feel like it's finally starting to wear off. We are filling this bag. Woo! There's some big chunks in here, but honestly, that's okay. I like a little crunch in my macaron. It's already crunchy. You won't even notice. It'll just taste extra strawberry-y. Extra strawberry-y. So, basically at this point what I do is I shove her down in there, and I get it all ready to go, and I just kind of go like this a little bit so that it kind of falls to the bottom. Now it's pretty much on its way out. So, we're going to take a bag clip, a big one, a big one. We are going to chip clip this, John. Excuse me, please. We're getting a little close to the strawberry mess. Okay. And we're going to put this in the fridge and we're going to let it sit for a little bit. It's not quite ready to pipe yet, so we're just going to go like so. Alrighty. It will solidify in the fridge. I'm drinking grape juice and gardening and gearing up for chill faz. Actual grape juice, not the wine. The Welch's! The best kind, the Welch's! Because I love the Welch's. Honestly, at our wedding, since it's going to be a dry wedding, I'm thinking about having Welch's grape juice there. If not, I mean, there's going to be like mocktails and stuff too. It's going to be a party. It's going to be a party, and there's not going to be any of the spoolie beverage. The spinny drink. No potion. It's only going to be nice, happy time, fun potion without any consequences. It's going to be hydrated, because we live that hydrated life. Dry wedding, yep. We are having a dry wedding. I do not need any sort of influence to have fun. I mean, sometimes if I'm really tired, I guess I do, but like, if I'm tired, I usually just don't even do. Alright, so we've got the dries. Now, our butter should be somewhat temperature friendly. I don't think it is though. Let's see here. What am I trying to make? I'm trying to make a cake. All right, room temperature butter. I need to beat... Oh, lordy, I need sour cream at room temperature too. We're failing over here, guys. What's my Jell-O doing? It is still very liquid. This is not going very well, unfortunately. That's okay though. We'll let her cook. So, I need sour cream at room temperature too, apparently. Which I have not been reading because I'm going between like 3 different freaking recipes. And we need some eggs. Let's get the eggers out. And is this sour cream good? Is this open? Oh, it's not open. Heck yeah, this will work. This still has another month before it's doomed. I've been looking at the recipe. I know I've got the ingredients, but I haven't been looking at the, I need to rinse this out quick. I haven't been like looking at what needs to be room temperature and I didn't get the ingredients out. I'm just kind of winging it because I've got all night. Alrighty. I need a cup of milk at room temperature too, but that is a-okay. I just wish that our gelatin was solidified. I really hope that this is a cup because if it's not a cup, that's gonna suck. That's gonna suck. Suck. I think we have a cup. Yeah, we do. Yeah, buddy. I'll see you later, G. This chick won't stop asking me to play Fort with her, and I gotta hop on. You better get on the old fort. You better get on the old fort, man. You have a fun time. Be careful. Don't get killed. If you do, just make sure that you say, see you later, guys. Right before you die. Take care, I have a fun stream, and make a good cake. I am gonna make some good freaking cake. There is no fun. Oh no. Yeah, I've actually never played that game. I've never played it. I know that it can be fun. I mean, there's a lot of people that love it, so it's gotta be somewhat fun. But like, I've never... Okay, first of all, here's the thing. I am not good at FPS. I'll hear somebody like coming at me and I'm just like like I'm just going around not knowing what the heck I'm doing. Like I'm like, oh god, like I played like 007 GoldenEye, loved that game. I love all of those types of games, but like I'm so bad at them. I'm so bad. Like I'm just looking all over the place like, where'd he go? Where'd he go? And then it's like, I'm already dead at that point. That's why I also die a lot in Phasmophobia. Alrighty, so we've already got the dries ready to go. I don't need the old this. I don't need any more of this. I do not need any more of this either. Actually, I might need it for the buttercream. Sometimes the buttercream is too sweet and you need to add a little bit of salt to it to make it better. I need, how much sour cream do I need? Half a cup at room temperature. Fresh out the pack. I tend to run towards the danger. Yeah. Let's see here. It's awful. Yeah, I don't plan on it. Way too sweaty. Yeah, I'm sure. It's not good anymore. Nah. This sour cream smells sour in the creamiest of ways. What am I gonna do? I need half a cup. We need to measure this in grams because that will be the safest way to know that I put the right amount in. I'm making a mess. I need a spoon. Actually, this milk might do the trick. This milk spoon. This is a terrible idea. Hello? I have to scoop it back in. There we go. Clop. $119. We're almost there, boys. We're almost there. 122. I bet I'll lose about 2 grams. Heck yeah, let's do it. Okay, so this is gonna be the wets anyways. So I'm not gonna worry too much about taking this out of the bowl. I'm just gonna add stuff to the bowl, I think. So let's see here. How do we make this cake? Let's do these. Ah! I'm struggling. Okay, so in the bowl, add the egg whites. What? 5 egg whites at room temperature. Oh my goodness, I didn't realize it was gonna be the whites. I don't like the egg whites. Egg whites are the death of me. Do you have limbs? Jelly, make me ramen, please. Jelly, why are you asking if she's got limbs? Because you need more than limbs to make ramen, I'm telling you that right now. You need a smart frickin' noggin. You need like 24 hours of patience. Damn, that's good shit. This is still liquid. Why is it still liquid? Did I not boil this for long enough? Did I accidentally take all the jello out? Hope not. I'm waiting for the jelly to solidify, but I may have done it wrong. I might have to look up what I did wrong. I type with my nose. Good job. Okay, so the jello is not solidifying, but that's not going to stop us because this buttercream is going to be ready pretty soon and we will definitely be able to pipe. So I'm going to flip these johns over. I'll bring it over here so you guys can see. Is this wet? No, it's not. Okay, perfect. You know what I'm gonna do? I think I'm gonna put. Oh no! I lost some! 5-second rule. I do have to try some of these, but yeah, they're definitely cracked now. Dang it! These were my big ones too. You know what? Okay, wait a second. I've got an odd number. I'm gonna eat one, and then the other 2, I'm gonna make a sample one for the mans and I to eat a sandwich. So I need to kind of match these up size-wise. This is decent. This is better. This is a good size. This one's good. We gotta make sandwiches. There we go. These are both oblong. These are 2 and these are smaller. Oblong, 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 oblong. Perfect! So now we got some little sandwiches. Stop opening the fridge. No. Get a vacuum ad right now is hilarious. Oh no! Yeah, I need help with the cleaning over here. So, what we are going to do is we are going to start. We have 15 macarons. There's only going to be like a party of 6 tomorrow? So that's like 2 to 3 a piece. That is a lot, to be honest, because these things are really, really creamy. So, what we are going to do is we are going to just casually open these up. Oops. open those. Actually, we're gonna have to open them like this because I need to pipe it on. And we're just gonna do every other row. We're gonna pipe them on. Every other row. All right, let's check the old, I think it takes about 15 to 20 minutes. Oh my gosh, why is it so wet over here? What happened? It's almost ready, it's almost ready. Dang, timing on this is not my specialty today. Hoping that gelatin sets soon. It should. In theory, if not, the cake should. But I do have to beat a lot of stuff together, so I'm going to clean this up with my tongue. No. That's just good though. These are going to be some good macarons. Not too sweet. Kind of savory with the cream cheese. We gotta beat the butter and the eggs all together. They need to be room temp, but honestly, I don't think it's gonna actually make that much of a difference. I know I always say that right before disaster though, so I might throw them in the microwave for a little bit just to make sure that we don't end up with a complete and utter disaster. And we're gonna use the Faz gun to make sure that they are at room temperature. Woo, that is a hot tamale. Ah! Hot tamale. Youch. 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 If you get that reference, you're old. Unk. Nice to meet you, Unk, if you get that reference. Because, yeah, that is an old frickin' movie. I used to watch that movie all the time when I was a kid. So welcome to the the 55 at Heart Club. Because yeah, that's an old freaking movie. I think that came out the year I was born, or the year after, or something like that. That's why I watched so much of it, is because I've just had it my whole life. Just like, I mean, I don't have it anymore, but like, you know, like growing up, my parents, they had it when I was born, pretty much, so. I need to cool this bowl down a little bit. There we go. Ouch. Unk. Yes, welcome to the Unk Club. The 55 Unk. We gotta make sure that this is squeaky clean. Am I pouring water? Mother. Alrighty. It is 10:22. We have about an hour and a half left until the new year. That's squeaky! Heck yeah! Alright, so where is my temp gun? Where did I drop it? Room temperature, 71 degrees. 53 degrees. 71 degrees. Butter. 62 degrees. Flour. 71. So, eggs. What are my eggs looking like? 52. You gotta do the Faz pose. Or I gotta look like a, buttercream is probably ready at this point, but I still need to get ready for making the rest of the cake. I'm not gonna decorate the cake tonight because I'm decorating macarons. And, oh man, I just realized I need powdered sugar to even make frosting, so I can't even make the cake tomorrow. That's okay though. I'm licking the spoon, by the way. Woo! This sheet. Oh, nah. Why do they call Gouda cheese Gouda when it smells like a fart? I just gotta know. Who thought this smelled Gouda? Gouda is pretty good, I'll be honest, but like, it smells like a fart. Most cheese smells like a fart. Like, they should have named cheeses after farts. They should have named one like the Carolina Creaker or something like that. Like something that's got like a bunch of like herbs in it, call it a Carolina Creaker. Or like, I don't even know what else. I don't know if I would want to eat imagine like brie, you know that like, brie is like a really squishy cheese. Imagine that being called like wet juicy or something like that. I would hate that so much. I wouldn't want to eat wet juicy, you know what I mean? So you know what, I'm okay with brie being called brie. Alright, what are we working with here? Is the Jell-O less liquidy? Oh my god, it's less liquidy! Ooh, ooh, ooh. Less liquidy, less liquidy. Alrighty, I think it is time to pipe though. This is definitely feeling extra pipeable. So, we need to do every other row. We are just gonna... Oh, wow. Yeah, this is definitely pipeable. I'm shaking like a leaf. So, we go like so. We just have to do that on half of these. I don't know why I'm shaking so bad right now. And then the middle is going to be where the Jell-O goes. These are going to go in the fridge after this. I think this is half a serving size, or not a serving size, half the recipe. Alright, and it is still like, this is a lot of frickin' buttercream. Every other. I accidentally booped one. I'm still on stream, right? Haven't checked. Just trying to get it perfect. These, without anything in them, kind of taste like a sweet communion wafer. If you have ever been to a Catholic church, you would know what I'm talking about. I used to crave those. But at the same time, like, I think they used to make me, like, sick or something. We are just making a little bowl out of buttercream, though. Or cream cheese frosting. I'm gonna have to try this frosting, like, on one of my ones that's not gonna be a sandwich. I might have to make some more macarons, though. But I do not have powdered sugar, so that's going to be an issue. I need to get a massive amount of powdered sugar now that I know how to make these Johns, because, yeah, this is how much I'm left with. That is a that is a juicy, voluptuous amount of freaking leftovers. What I'm gonna do is I'm going to take, I've got a little skinny bag up here. I'm gonna take this little skinny bag. Here's how I'm gonna preserve this. Actually, wait a second. I need to try it. I need to just try it and make sure it's good. So we're going to do that. And I have the one that is going to be my little tester, so we're gonna do this one too. Even though this has been on the floor, I trust my floors. Sir Sucks-A-Lot does an astounding job. Soggy soap! So yeah, basically, we're just gonna go like that and put it back in the fridge. Let her cook. Let's check on the Jell-O again. What do we got going on in here? It is definitely solidifying. I can see the film of Jell-O going on in there. But I think it's time to start working on the cake again. So we have all the flour mixed together. Beat the butter and sugar on high speed. So how much sugar do we need is the next question. Let's get the scale out. Let's move these to the side. Goodbye. Ah! No! I lost 5. What a tragedy. Oh no! And this is like cream side down. This is the second time I've done this. I'm so sorry, guys. I'm sorry to the people who are going to eat these. And all the time that it took to make these. Oh my goodness. It happens to the best of us. And it's all over my slippers. Rest in peace. Rest in peace. But you know what? Actually, okay, wait a second. If I were selling these, you know what? I'm going to take this. I'm going to take this as an opportunity. These are just going to be ones for at home because what Michael doesn't know won't hurt him. And what I choose to ignore won't hurt me either. I'm always cleaning my floors though, so I'm really not worried about it. But here's what I'm going to do. This is like I just gave myself a little snack. Here's what's going to happen here. So, my shells landed cream side down. So, I have so much extra cream. We are just going to go like so. Scrape this off the back here. Bada boom! And I'm going to take a little paper towel. Like I said, if I was selling these, I would definitely not do this. But I'm also not even going to bring them. One of these is so rich that, like, since they all landed cream side down, I'm just taking the cream off. And I'm gonna just keep these for myself. We don't waste in this household, but we also, like I said, if I was going to sell these, I would not sell these. I would just keep them to myself like I'm about to. But that is a tragedy. But I'm gonna refrost these since I have so much extra. Walked away for a second and we lost more. Yeah. Lost in a way. We lost some frosting is what I'm gonna say though. I'm just gonna put these in a separate container from the rest so that I don't accidentally hand them out to people that don't know, except for Michael. Michael's gonna know though. I'm gonna tell him. Okay. So that was 5. And we have to pipe them again. Let's see how clean these are. Yeah, this one's good. It will be fine because my floor is clean and I'm not going to hand them out. Oh, yay, though. That was stressful. But that gives my butter more time to room tempify, so let's get back to piping again. It's got a little bit more fridge time, which is good, because then it'll come out really solid. So we are going to repipe these, and these are the stay-at-home ones. That sounded like a goat. I think I need water. I feel like I haven't drank any water in a good couple of hours. Not having dogs, cats helps a lot. Yes. And having a robot vacuum that runs every single day also helps a ton. So these are the stay-at-home ones. That is a-okay in my eyes. All right, this is gonna go back in the fridge with the bag because we cannot forget the bag. Let's check on this Jell-O. Oh, heck yes. Heck yes. Okay, so I think at this point, what I'm gonna do is I'm going to pour this into a piping bag because this is starting to get really good. This is getting to Jell-O consistency. So once I put it in the bag, and here's what I'm gonna do, put it in the bag. I'm gonna take one of these Johns. Let me move this out of the way. This, look at this. It is Jellifying. Yes. So I really want to mix this around so that it is not so solid, because we want it to come out kind of in a Jell-O form that is not too runny, but not too, what's it called? Open this John up. Let me just smell these two together quick. I don't know how this is going to be. I think it's going to be a little bit tart in the center, but I think the sweetness everywhere else is really going to make up for it. So, let's pour this. Ugh! That is disgusting. Yuck! I do not like that one stinking bit. Okay, so this is definitely liquidy. Liquid these nuts. And there's more Jell-O in here that I have to kind of scrape off the sides so that we can get it all up in this John. Because we don't want to miss a bit. We want it to be nice and solid. That was the most disgusting freaking texture ever, though. We're gonna just mix this around a little bit. And then I'm gonna put this back in the freezer. I'm gonna have to put it in a cup, though, because I do not want it to spill all over the place. Okay, how are we gonna do this? Like so. Bro, perfect. Look at this. I'm going to put this back in the freezer. Heck yes. That is perfect. It's starting to really solidify though, which is amazing. We need to just let that go for a little bit longer. I'm going to rinse out this bowl that is filled with Slurpee Gurpy. Definitely tastes like wine. I think it'll taste really good with the strawberry though. That still might be a little bit alcoholic, to be honest. I don't know if I actually cooked it all out or not. pretty much just tastes like straight up wine. If I would have added some sugar to it, it would have been better. But like I said, I'm still gonna like wait it out because I think it'll still turn out fine with the sugar and the buttercream and the macarons. I think it'll still turn out pretty good. So now we are going to beat some butter. But first, we got to get the sugar going in here. Let's see. What do we got? How much sugar? Granulated sugar, 350 grams. 350. It jingles every time I shake it. $3.51. That's fine. All right, and now we are going to throw the butter. Beat the butter and sugar on high speed. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to gradually get to high speed. More butter. It is 10:40. The baking time on this thing is going to be probably 20 minutes? 20 to 25? Bake for 24 to 25 minutes. Perfect. That is a pretty nice temperature, to be honest. Woo! While it's baking, that is when we will pipe the gelatin into the macarons. And then at about that time as well, I think I am probably going to be pretty prepared to stop the baking stream, but we are going to move on to the Phasmophobia stream because I want to play some more Phasmophobia. I really want to have some fun and do some Christmas shenanigans. I might even put it on Friendly Ghost because I am a wimpy little schnoo that needs to have fun in ways that are strange. So, let's beat this butter! Get down there, you motherfuckers! What do you think you're doing right now? Do you guys want to see what's going on in here? Because, honestly, the butter is misbehaving. Misbehaving? Can you, Mr. Go down in there, please? It's a stripper! Yeah, ride the beater. Ride the beater. Oh, lordy! Do you hear that? That's a good jungle beat, honestly. I think it's doing something. It's changing. I'm going through changes in my life. Oh, sorry, okay. I need to touch you again, I'm sorry. I need to touch the camera. Have fun. Oh, lordy! I think it came off. Yep, it did. Now that it came off, we can slow down. Yeah, buddy. It won't focus, I'm sorry. Somebody come get her. Wow, this is so blurry. I'm sorry, y'all. There we go. That's a little bit better. Hi. All right. It's getting chunky. It looks like popcorn. Who? What am I supposed to do with this? What? Wait a second. Beat until light and creamy on high speed. Okay, we gotta pump this up a little bit. Light and creamy. It's gotta be creaming on the bowl. Let's go back in. Sorry about all of my pimples, by the way. I have been under so much stress. Woo! Why is that turning into a dough? Oi! We gotta beat the cream out of this one. It might be too cold still? Is that what's going on? Oh, I see it creaming. I saw it a little bit. It's starting. You see that at the bottom? See how it's starting to accumulate? It's a party up in this John. Oh, look at that. It's starting to get creamy. Eventually, it'll start to spread on the sides. It just needs to warm up a little bit. That thing is thangin'. Kind of looks like mashed potatoes. Yeah, it really does. Man, I miss cheese curds from up north because cheese curds up north hit so much different than cheese curds down here. Like, even the ones that you get from Aldi that are at the Aldi down here, they just don't hit the same. They're not squeaky like they are up north. Turn that up. Light and creamy is what it says. It's really accumulating. Yeah, so at the wedding, I might need somebody to bring down some good cheese curds. There we go. Look at that, though. It's getting creamy. It is getting creamy. I think I have gelatin either on my arm or on my hair, by the way. I don't know how that happened. I can't believe we've done this. Let's check temperatures. $59, $57, $70, that is room temp. Room temp. That is looking amazing. That is looking light and creamy, which is exactly what I'm looking for. So now we have to add the, we gotta add the, I don't like this. How many grams of egg white do we need? 5. They hurt. They hurt. I hate this. Hurt. Hurt. It's like phasmophobia. What's scarier? Yuck. Yuck. Is it egg yolks or egg whites? I don't want to do this 4 more times. I don't like this. Yeah. This egg is cracking like a frickin' glacier. Ugh. Aren't there other ways to do it? I can't find them at the store, unfortunately. I've tried other ways that were not nearly as successful. Like, the yolks always broke. And broken yolks are a no-go-go-do. So, this is what I have to do. Ugh. Gross. I hate doing this. The worst part of baking is having to yolk the egg. You could probably do it between the shells, but I've already had issues with, like, them just breaking and yolking all over the place, and yeah, I just don't want that to happen again. Alright, we we did it! We did it! We did it! Yeah! Because that is how you do it! You be disgusted for all of about a minute and a half, and now you've got egg yolks! Woo! It's just like, sorry to all the vegetarians and vegans, but it is pretty much just like having to, how do I say this? Yeet an animal to get the meat. It is a sad and disgusting process, but it is worth it when you have the cake, the meatloaf. Get back in there. Okay, let's set this down. We are going to show you. Imagine making omelets with straight egg yolks. Yeah, they do that. It's called egg white omelets. Okay, do I add the eggs? Let's make sure. Add the egg whites and beat on high speed until combined. Woo! I do not like that. Ooh. There's Jello on the bottom of this, which is a good sign. I love that there's Jello at the bottom of this because that means there's Jello in my bowl in the freezer. That is a very good thing. Woo! Woo-hoo! But yeah, so we will either be ending the new year tonight, doing some Phasmophobia. Jelly Bells, I would love to play with you if you are still down to play. We are almost done making this cake. We pretty much, I just need to put the jelly in the macarons, make this cake and get it in the oven, and then it is Phasmode. It is. Could you imagine if there was like a Phasmophobia that it was about baking? Like you're given a recipe and you have to guess what it is while you're baking it? I would play the heck out of that. There's gotta be a baking simulator out there somewhere. Cooking Mama, there it is. Cooking Mama. And there was another game, I have it on my either my 3DS or my DSi. It was a cooking game, it literally gave you recipes that you could cook. Like Japanese recipes and stuff. It was pretty cool, honestly. This definitely needs to be whipped on high. Holy crap. That is not mixing in the slightest. Alrighty, so here we go. I'm going to turn this off quick because I need to scrape. This is my Santa towel, by the way. I don't know if I've shown it yet. Actually, yes, I have because I've washed and dried this bowl several times in this stream. How many times have I dried the bowl this stream? The world may never know. Okay, we're good. Put it on high. And then when do we add the sour cream? Add the sour cream and vanilla and beat on. Okay, let's see. 1 tablespoon of vanilla. Wow, that is a lot of vanilla, actually. That is good, though. We're making vanilla cake. Not egg whites, egg yolks for the omelet. That'd be a tough cookie, to be honest. What else do I add? Not the right one. Hi guys! And we're gonna scrape this in. This is definitely combined now. Ooh, sour cream juice. Hate that. Hate the juicy sour cream. We are gonna scoop the stuff down in there. make sure that we are doing wonderfully. Perfect. Lock it up. Are we doing it right? About 1 minute. Okay. That is mixing. Then we're going to add the flour mixture, and we cannot overmix this, because if we overmix this, it is going to be a mistake. It's going to be a stodgy cake that is not appealing. Let me wipe this down quick because it is sticky again. Oh yeah, the Jell-O. The Jell-O is here. That's why it's sticky. All right. That is some cake batter. I will show you what that looks like in a second. Alrighty, we are officially, wait a second. Why did I need this milk? No lumps at the bottom of the bowl. Do not overmix. Okay, so I need a whisk. I have a whisk over here that only has a little bit of gelatin on it, so I'm gonna, oh, nope, I have another whisk. I have my favorite whisk. We got the whiskey business going on here. I'm so dumb. I have a whisk in this bowl. We are dumb. That's okay though. It happens to the best of us. While we're on stream, by the way, like with Phasmophobia, the cake will probably get done at some point, and at that point, I will bring it into the room to show you what these cakes look like. We're gonna show you these cakes. I need to use this though. This is what I absolutely need. So, we're gonna take the batter, and we are going to put it into the dries. We have 1 hour and less than 4 minutes until the new year. That is always super exciting. Let's pour. So, we are going to pour this in. The batter should be slightly thick. Okay, wait a second. Flour mixture, then with the beater. Slowly pour in the milk. Oh, crap. So, I washed off my beater. I think I'm just going to pour this in here. And I'm just going to pour and beat at the same time. By hand, because we are a strong, independent woman. Ah! We are strong and independent. I promise. Very strong. Fearless. Fearless and independent. We got this. One hour and 2 minutes. Alrighty, this is pretty much done at this point. I am not going to take my paddle away quite yet though, because we still need this. I'm gonna dry it off with a paper towel because I didn't use soap. That's okay though, because it came out of the same bowl it's going back into. We'll leave it right here. We are just gonna mix-a-rooney. Okay, we gotta slowly pour in the milk. cake batter is always super liquidy. It's gonna be a little bit clumpy. They warned me. Exactly 1 hour left now until the new year. A lot of folks are already in the new year, especially if you are in the year of ups. This is very thick still. Oops. We've been streaming for about 2 hours at this point, and we have gotten a lot of progress done. We started out with no gelatin, no buttercream, and no cake batter. But look at us now. We have got cake batter up the wahoo that is pretty much ready to be poured at this point. I'm just gonna go shimmy, 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 shimmy a little bit. Get this all in here. And we're gonna just whoop till it's smooth. All right, now here's the hard part. We have to evenly pour this into both of our cake pans. So what I'm gonna do is I am going to take the measuring out and I'm going to pour some in. Holy moly, that is a lot of cake. Okay, that is 351. Ay, ay, ay. 351 grams. So we're going to put another 351 in here. There we go. That is 350 again. I think I'm going to put about half of this glob in here. That is 482. Let that spread. Oh my god. 351 again. 482, here we come. Approaching quick. 488 is still close enough. There we go. 494. 494. Holy shit. If I lose one of these cakes, I'm gonna cry. Better not freaking do that now. Why are these so small, though? That's my question. Supposed to be this small? That is what she said. Sorry. So, 570. 571. $571. Let's see here. 589. Ay, 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 my hands are sticky. Sticky. That is 602, 611. I think the rest of this is probably going to make it to about the same. Come on. I know you got it in ya. 607. 613. Perfect. Now we're gonna wash this John off because whoo-wee. Okay, so we're just gonna tap 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 tap. Alrighty, so, ouch. What we're gonna do now is we are going to throw these Johns in the oven. It says to bake it from 24 to 25 minutes. I think I'm going to check on it every 10 minutes to make sure that it is cooking evenly. So, while we are waiting, because my oven is a little uneven, so I have to rotate these bad boys. While we're waiting, though, we are going to fill these Johns. Woo! It is macaron time. Whee! Macaron time. It is the time of the macarons. All right, I need to wipe this counter off. If I'm not washing my hands, I'm wiping the counter down. Because we are gonna scoot this over. Yuck. I'm hopping on Faz now. Gonna do just a couple maps because I've been playing all day long and my brain be tired. Okay, sounds good. All right, now let's scoot these over without losing 5 of them again. Oh, please, macaron gods, allow me to not make that same mistake again and again and again and again and again and again. Because I've already done it 2 times. Alright, let's get this piperino. Oh no! Solid! Solid as a rock! Woo! Woo! That's what this gel is! Oh no, I think I left it for a little too long. I think I'm gonna have to gently massage it to break it up a little bit. Cut this open. And I am going to pipe with a smaller, let's see here. I should have probably just left it be earlier, but that's not how we work here. So, let's do this. We're gonna pipe the bad ones first just to get used to this. Oh, it's coming out. It's good. Yeah, it's coming out. It's just with a little bit of pressure. I swear to God. Yeah, buddy. It is definitely solid though. Holy crap. I'm shaking like a leaf. I think we're gonna have to get like a knife out for this. Yeah, here we go. It got solid. There we go. This is working. Yeah, this is working. This is coming out in chunks. But it is definitely working its magic. Sorry, you guys can't see these ones. I'm just starting with the bad ones just to get used to this. I think there's hope for this, to be honest. I was really not knowing what to expect, but I have some high hopes for this. I feel like if I would have like rolled this up in some like plastic wrap, I think that would have worked out a little better than this, to be honest, because then I could just like unroll it and cut it into little nuggets to put on here. But I still think this is working. It's doing its purpose. This is way too much Jell-O though. I'm gonna have to put this in the fridge. But it's definitely filling these and it is going well. It's pushing the buttercream out a little bit, which is pretty satisfying. I think this is just going to be tart enough to where it won't like completely ruin it. All right, that is way less than I thought I would. Oh my goodness, I'm going to have to put this in a gallon bag, I believe. It worked though. So now we assemble the sandwiches. We're gonna assemble the home ones first, because those are the ones that I dropped. Okay, oblong to oblong. Small to small. Boop. Small to small again. Boop. Large to large. Which one is it? Oh, wait, yeah. Wait a second. This one. And this one. And look at this. This is how you know that they're good. Because they just stick right on. Boop. What the? I didn't even pipe them! I didn't even freaking pipe all of them! What is wrong with me? Oh boy, my buttercream is gonna be hard at this point. This stuff needs to thaw when it gets to this point. Alrighty. It came ad time. Oh no, my only big clip just broke too. If there is anything that could go wrong, I did not set the timer either. What else could go wrong? What else could go wrong? Three minutes? Okay, perfect. I set it to 6 minutes. Instinct. Come on, buddy. You got this. You got this, buddy. We're gonna do this. We're gonna do it good. It's not the prettiest, but that's okay. It doesn't have to be pretty. It just has to taste good. Look at it, it's friggin' spinning itself! Heck yeah, buddy, we got ghosts in this house. Oh yeah, did you see that? That was beautiful. spun its freaking self. That's how you do it. You know what? I'm getting a different bag. I'm going to put this in an actual, like, Ziploc bag that is normal size, because the small one was not the hookup. Okay, let's put this in here. There we go. Let's shoot this back in the fridge. And we've got to squelch a little bit more jelly out. I hate that. I'm so sorry. There it is. This one's actually really nice. Boop. The knife. There we go. We are piped and ready. We are not going in any particular order, because order is for fools. I'm all about disorder and these nuts. I can't stop. I won't stop. I'm sorry. There we go. These are beautiful. What do we got going on here? Best viewers! Best viewers! This gelatin is very boingy on this one, but that's okay because that's one of our at-home ones. So now I need to put these in containers that are going to go in the fridge. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to line this with some paper towels. And I'm going to stick these shanjabishis in here. I'm going to put this one in the middle, I think, because these are kind of boingy. Some of them are. The ones that have more gelatin in them are boingy. Put them all in here. Bunch of happy little sandwiches. Can't use my middle finger because I freaking licked it. Alright, let's push these puppies up just a bit. Oops. I cannot wait to try one of these. The buttercream is so good. That is it for these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So pretty much everybody gets 1 to 2 a piece, which is a pretty decent amount in my opinion, because these are so rich, it's not even funny. So let's put the lid on this and put it in the fridge. That is our macarons. Macarones. They're messy. I need to add a couple more minutes. But let's try this one. I just want to know. Bottoms up. The flavor of the wine with the strawberry is actually pretty dang good. The texture will be nicer after they've refrigerated for a bit. Thank you, Jelly Bells. Thank you, my modmen. Admin mod. Mommy. Excuse me? Jelly Bells, the ad mod mom. We got about 30 seconds. Ravioli, ravioli. Cactus pie. Boop. Yeah, that tastes pretty good. I gotta put these in a small container. No, a little bit bigger than that. Yeah. I always keep the meat containers from like Aldi and stuff because, I mean, this is such a nice little container. Perfect size for like some soups. Had these Jones for years. But yeah, I think it'll be nice to have a couple of these at home too because we barely get to eat most of what I bake because I'm always baking for others. And I guess I'll stack these on top. Stacking. Boop. Macaronis. Macarons. Close, ye beast. Start timer. We're going to set it for 10 minutes. And we are going to rotate these bad boys. By rotate, I mean we are going to take one out. And we are going to push this one over. We are going to put it back over here. We just swapped them around real quick. So, they should bake for another 10 minutes. And that's pretty much it for decorating for now. I am going to take this and put it into a bag as well. Because I think I'm going to try making some more macaron shells. Perfect. I needed that to happen. I'm going to try making some more macaron shells later. And I will definitely use this jelly for those as well. But yeah, so that was actually pretty good. That turned out pretty good in my opinion. The flavors are definitely there. They're not too strong this time. I made like an almond buttercream for the last ones with cherries in the middle, and those were, woo! Those were extremely sweet, to say the least. Okay, sorry, I'm trying to get this bag shut. Alrighty. So, yeah, we've got about 8 minutes left on the clock here. I am closing the book. I'm going to be making some buttercream for the cake at some point later on. But for now, we've got 2 vanilla cakes. I need to make 2 chocolate cakes on Friday after I get some cookie cutters because I want to make a checkered cake. So, I'm going to put my cakes in the freezer for tomorrow, and then I'm going to take them out tomorrow night so that they're thaw by the time I'm making the other cakes and assembling them all, which will be fun. So at that point, I might stream again because I think it would be kind of fun to show you guys the process of all of that. But for now, I'm going to end this baking stream, and we are going to move to some Phasmophobia. I would love to play a game with Vice. Maybe I'll ask him if he wants to play. Because it would be fun. I don't know what he's playing right now. I haven't looked at his stream because he told me not to. He's keeping secrets from me. He's keeping super secrets from me. Wedding secrets from me. Which is A-okay from me. So, anyways, y'all. That was the baking stream. The cakes, here, I'll show you what the cakes are doing. The cakes are having a blast. They're getting bubbly. Here, let me show you. Let me show ya. I don't know if you can, oh yeah, you can't see it all. Look at those Jones, they're getting poopy. that is going to be a stream for today. A baking stream for today. I hope that you all have a wonderful rest of your New Year's. I will be getting on in probably 10-ish minutes. I might take a break to just drink some water and do a couple of things quick, but I'll be back. And we will play some games. I hope that Vice can join, but I don't know. I don't know what he's up to. Either way, though, I will see you guys soon. I hope you enjoyed the baking and the chaos that ensued with it. And we'll see you soon. So, if you don't join again, I hope you have a good night. And don't let the bedbugs bite. I did not forget the timer this time. There are 5 minutes and 53 seconds left before I check it again and rotate it again. And then I'm gonna only have about 4 minutes left. So, if I don't see you again, I will be on again. But have a good night. Don't let the bedbugs bite. Bye! I can't find the button!